The more life I bring to the backyard, the more I feel alive. So most of my garden is out here in the back area. But on the side of my house, there is a gate to our neighbor who also has a dog, and my dog loves them a lot. So they're always, I just want to set up that area. More color, more flowers, more pollinators, more things flying around, more birds. Hello. You want to come up here? Hello, Copper. So the first thing he does when he comes outside is check to see if they're outside too. So we're going to set up that spot real nice for them so that they don't have to come all the way over here to see anything fun. And yeah, so we're going to obviously, like, that's the overarching goal, but then with that we have to mix some soil, we have to pot up a bunch of stuff, we have to maybe dig some holes. But isn't that crazy? It's like an egg of like some bird or reptile would be a child. Like, don't hurt a baby thing. But a seed, a mango, it's not that serious. Just doesn't really make sense to me. And honestly, it affects my life. But okay, so we're going to do some gardening and bring you guys along.
Oh my goodness. Yes, you're so cute.
So we're going to be mixing some soil, which consists of emptying out any of these miscellaneous pots that have soil in them and putting it in this big bin. And then we will put in some topsoil. We will soak up some cocoa and mix in some perlite and maybe some compost. This is very good. I've been wanting to repot my houseplants for a while. There's this thing where, like, if you grow a plant yourself, you know, and you raise it and you watch it grow, versus if you buy it as an adult from the store. Like, what's cooler, what's more fun, what's better? We have this beautiful caladium in here, and it's still in the nursery pot it came in, but boy does it look happy. So I can't wait to put her in a nice sized pot. Like, how often do you see stuff like this if you don't have it? How often do you see something like this and you like know about it? You know what I mean? Like, this one I bought pretty recently. So although it is good looking, I don't know it that well. But if you come over here and see my avocado, like, I know this plant. This isn't just an avocado plant. First of all, she wasn't always that big. I got her in a 3 gallon like this size. She was tall. She was probably twice the height that she is right now. We had to cut her because she tried to die. And you can see right here, this is no longer. And then I knew she would try to come back, so I chopped her. And she came back very nicely, and she's still growing. And she's got new ones, so, and she's in a bigger pot. She's in a 10 now, and she's got some marigold friends shading out her soil. So I know her. So how often do you come out to a plant like an American beauty berry? These are going to turn bright purple. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh, snap. So imagine how many you're going to see in bright purple, and then boom, you still get some flowers. And then you, oh my God, and then you see this. What? So this is a wild coffee, Florida native, surrounded by some beautiful coleus. I'm so obsessed with this. Oh my God. beautiful. Just I can't even express. And this is pretty good. I mean, this is pretty good, specifically because this flower is purple as well. And look right there, you see that? Ooh, they love the Jatropha too. But yeah, how often do you do that and you know the plant? Probably not often. So it's just really nice to come out here and say, for example, yes, I remember when I planted this one, and boy, was she small. And look at her over here. Now she's like in my way sometimes. I remember all of it. I remember when I had a whole tray of dead citrus and this one was alive. Look at that giant milkweed. She's so pretty. My neighbor can see her from all the way over there and she's always asking me about this plant. This papaya is up to my chest right now. And look at that stem. None of my papayas look like this. This is a good one. And I have footage of me at night standing up my phone on this papaya stem to plant that sunflower seed and telling the camera how my phone is standing up on a papaya stem. That's how strong this stem is. And look at it. And then we get this, so we get some more color. And my favorite part, literally, I think my favorite part is seeds. Because the whole plant can create so many. It's just incredible. Okay. And then we see all that, and then we have to go inside because we have to do work. We check on the lizards. This spider is pissing me off because I've told it so many times that it needs to stay in the corner because I walk through here. And every time he does this, I gotta realign him and say, hey, buddy, go to the side a bit. And he'll say, okay, I get it. And then he'll come back. And we have this. This is one of my favorites, especially this, because that tells me, you know, there's still a little moisture, you know, which is true. Not for some things, but things in this general area, which I like to keep moist because it's for my lizards. Hopefully our loofah, it's been doing so nicely lately. I can't wait till one pollinates. That would be so fun. And we got sunflowers right by us on our side. Come on, Copper. I think I want to record a bit where it's like me walking out every morning. It's like watch my sunflowers bloom. Beautiful. And then we have this bam. Ambro. Angelonia full sun flower. Persian shield shade. Whatever this was, shade. Please. Some water. Some water, please. It's crazy, bro. Like I tried to like turn it because like shade. But the sun down made it above it. The sun used to come from over there during like in the winter. The sun is behind this huge tree and this tree. Boom, 2 p.m., 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. some sun. Now in summer, it's right above us. It's right above us. Copper. But that bit of information, hold on. Do you see that? Hold the phone. Do you see that? That is just about beautiful. That is beautiful. I love that. That is really good. Wow. Look at that. That is so good. Yes. Okay, that's really good. Good job. And we got another pine cone. This one's always dry. I don't water up here. Ever. I told myself I'd water when I planted this grass seed for the cat. Dry. It please some water just to start. None. None. Because I couldn't be bothered to drag the hose all the way over here. It's ridiculous. The lizard tray. Please, some water. None. Absolutely none. bird dish, please. Just give me one water. The birds, my boyfriend sent me a video. They're flying around with their mouths open because they're begging for some water. Just like my plants. Sorry for the block there. So I actually am going to go get the hose and give them some water. This hose is so hot. So the first thing I do is let the hose run for a little. You can never be too careful because that water is very hot. This spot's really nice. So what I tried to do was a theme of like purple and cottagey vibes. So we have like, and by that I just mean a lot of flowers. So we have a lot of flowers and a lot of ornaments. So the first up is the welcome because nobody's welcome, but that's there. And then we have this too. And we have this one, which is pink, and we have some color. And then we have a nice thing here, which is really good. And then all that purple, like, looks like a lot of green, but then you see like the deep purple and it really catches your eye. It's actually amazing. Let me see if I could try to catch it in the camera. You see? And then you have a bush, and then you have some white, and you have some aloe, which I love aloe. And then you have this. It's really good. Okay, so the water's been going. The giant milkweed that I propagated. Right now I have a cherry seed in my mouth. And it's like every time I accidentally or just like out of convenience throw something away instead of putting it in my compost, it's like I have actual guilt. It's like the thoughts get really loud. Put a fly trap out the other day. That was bad. Like I genuinely feel like I sinned. Like I killed so many flies, and for what? My convenience, my comfort. It's ridiculous.